Hello everyone, welcome back. Great to have you here again for another spirit-led divine message for the collective. So let's go in. Spirit, what do you have for the collective? What information, what general guidance? What would you like for the collective to know? Whatever that their physical eyes and ears cannot see and hear. What is it that they need to know? What message do you have for the collective? Oh. Nope. I can't start without this. Okay. Okay, whatever. Let's do something different. All right, now we can begin. Now we can begin. All right. Spirit, what messages? Pure divine white light only. Anything less than that, leave now. You are not welcome. Spirit, what do you have? What message do you have for the collective? What does the collective need to know? I hope the table isn't shaking. Let's see. Let's try this. Ew. All right, spirits, trying to get going here. What message do you have for the collective, please? And thank you. All right, collective, let's see what we have here. So at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands in the upright. And I've got a host of other cards here, and then one that flew off over to the left by itself. So I'm taking just a mental note of that out loud. So let's talk about this Two of Wands here as the overall energy. So this Two of Wands is letting me know that I'm hearing the word perspective. So there's a perspective here. It could be maybe your own mental thought of a perspective on a situation, since the wands stand for action. So maybe you're thinking or contemplating taking a certain action, and I don't know why it is that you're stuttering at this point. Not speech impediment wise stuttering, but as in taking action. Like what is kind of holding you back from taking this action that needs to be done? And we know that the Two of Wands is definitely a representation of having to make some sort of decision here, also is what this card represents. So what is the delay on taking this stance? I'll just put it that way. So we're going to dive into these cards here and see, what the message is pertaining to this overall energy. All right, so I'm going to save this one for last because I have a feeling that, the gist of this message might be lying right here in this single card, but I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna address these cards here first. And I am noticing the Ace of Pentacles right off the bat. So that's definitely a great sign, especially if this has to do, if this decision or, you hesitating on something, this Ace of Coins is letting you know that whatever this is definitely something that is handed to you, like specifically for you. So possibly maybe there's just some like self-imposed limitations going on with this Two of Wands. Maybe you feeling like, something's going to go wrong, or possibly they're going to give the job to someone else because, you're kind of convincing yourself with negative self-thought that you don't deserve this position, or there's something surrounding, I'm feeling like a job or something like that. Now, the Ace of Pentacles could just be, just finding out that you have a check being delivered to you, that there's money on the way that you really had no idea about. Or possibly the decision that's weighing on your mind has something to do with if you're going to receive this money or not. So the Ace of Pentacles in the upright is saying it's definitely headed your way. Whatever this is or decision that's being made and on your behalf is going to be in your favor. So you don't have to worry about anything going against that at this time. All right, let me flip this card. Well, you know what? Let me see. So yeah, so the Six of Cups in reverse is kind of letting me know that, hang on before I mention that. I want to say canceling out self-doubt. So if this has something to do with, this decision or whatever is pressing on you at this time of, am I going to get it? Am I not? Or is it going to go this way? Or is it not? I feel like that energy is coming from some residual, some leftover energy that you've had to kind of move past or move beyond, or just kind of just self-vindicate yourself from it. Because possibly maybe there wasn't a resolution at that time, but now that this other opportunity is here presenting itself to you, and it's on the horizon, but you're just kind of questioning it. The Six of Cups is kind of letting me know that you've gotten over any kind of ties from the past that would prohibit you from gaining this Ace of Coins, this opportunity, this whatever this is that's going to be in your favor. So I'm going to say that this Six of Cups is a positive card in this read of energy so far, that you've kind of, like I said, you kind of let yourself go of that worry. But then again, you're still a little hesitant to step forward. I kind of see these two wands as needing to cross a threshold, like crossing over to something, but you're like stutter stepping. You're second guessing. All right, let's see what else is here, because I feel like I'm just kind of repeating myself with different words here. All right, I don't know why I'm hesitant to not want to turn this over. Let me move over to this right here. And there's a card under this Ace of Pentacles. I don't know what it is yet. And there's another card under this Six of Cups. Maybe I should do that first. All right, let's see what's under. Okay, so we have the Justice card in reverse. So that's kind of that energy that I was in, to where you kind of feel like there might be something from the past that's going to kind of keep you from this new opportunity. And that's not the case. So I need you to go ahead and just clear out those negative self-imposed limitations on yourself. whatever that is that you think is going to come up from behind and mess this opportunity up for you, don't worry about that. Do not give that any energy. What's in the past needs to stay in the past. Okay? Definitely with the Six of Cups reverse, that speaks volumes right now. Let's see what's underneath this card, the Six of Cups reverse. Okay, so the nine, the Nine of Wands is here underneath that Six of Cups reverse. So guys, I'm just kind of repeating myself here. Like the Nine of Wands is like somebody who's second guessing themselves. Like they're like, okay, I got 9 wands. Should I continue on to get the 10th one, or should I just not? Like, I'm not sure what to do, right? Like that's the energy behind that card. But I'm already telling you, let go of those thoughts. Let go of them. They're not helping you. They're not beneficial right now. You need to pull in everything positive, everything that you've gained or you feel you can gain from this position, like all the good things that could start happening to you in your life with this new opportunity. Those are the thoughts you need to be having right now, not what was in the past and what was left over, not the residue from, the time before that you think might be stopping you from getting this opportunity. You need to let those things go. Let those thoughts go. All right, now I feel like I want to turn this card over and see what's here. Oh my goodness, the High Priestess in reverse. You guys, you got to listen to me. You got to listen to me because you're definitely not listening to your guides, your ancestors, your angels, the ones who are helping you. They're helping to push you through this threshold in this Two of Wands that I'm seeing. They're helping to guide you, but you're not hearing them. You know why? Because you're blocking you're blocking them with your own thoughts. Your thoughts are very ego-based and your ego is taking over. You need to quiet your ego. Say, ego, shut up. I need to hear from my spirit guides. I need to hear from my people, my angels, my ancestors. I need to hear from them. So ego, shut up is what you need to say. All right. And then that high priestess will formulate herself to the upright position to where, boom, opportunity comes. It's knocking, but are you going to let it in? Are you going to be able to push your ego to the side to be able to allow that opportunity to just usher itself in with grace? Because it's here. All right. I just don't want you to mess it up. Don't sabotage it. All right. Let's see what this energy is here. To the left. All right, give me a second for this. So I have the Page of Swords in the upright. I have the Strength card reversed, and I have, you guys, I have the Six of Wands reversed. And I can understand we've all had a pretty rough couple of years, right? So it's easy to kind of stay stagnant and kind of stay stuck. And we've literally been stuck physically without, being able to go out and stretch our legs, so to speak, and mingle and mix and stuff and experience life, right? So I can understand you kind of being kind of stuck in that residue. And that's what it is. It's just a residue. So just pay attention to what I'm saying to you. Turn the ego off. Say, ego, shut up. I don't want to hear from my ego. I need to hear from my people. And allow those spirit messages to come in and help guide you and keep you in a positive mindset. All right? And not think about the what ifs. Because we're not living in a what if environment right now. We shouldn't be. But, media is trying to keep us in that mind frame of, oh, what if? But let me tell you something. That's not how we're designed to live here on this earth. Right? So if I'm talking to you right now, listen to me. Turn the TV off. Turn it off. Because this journey right here is about self-discovery. It's about those who have come before us, who have crossed over, and they're watching out for us in our journey, this lifetime. But there are so many things designed around us to keep us secluded from those messages, from that guidance. So if you're hearing this for the first time, just meditate on that. Just let that marinate in your spirit right now. because there are so many distractions out there, and they are purposely designed to throw you off track toward getting this knowledge, towards getting this guidance, this direction. You weren't sent here to fail. But there are things designed around us that are trying to keep us trapped and secluded. Right? All right, enough about that. I got a little serious right there, but it's important for people to know this information. All right, you guys. So, yeah, that set of cards here with the Page of Swords, the Strength card reverse, and the Six of Wands reverse, that just all has to do with those self-imposed limitations. Like, you don't really feel like you deserve anything that's coming your way. It's almost like, you do feel you deserve it, but then there's something that always kicks in to just kind of just karate chop that feeling. But that's why we need to let the ego know to get behind me. Shut up, be quiet. And then let that spiritual guidance come through. Once you part the seas of the ego, it's able to come through. All right, you guys. So this is just that energy check-in that I'm making right now for the collective. And we have one remaining card here that I kind of saved for the last because it shot off over here by itself. So let's go ahead and see what that is. The Sun card. Boom. The Sun card is here. So all of that darkness, all of that past of you feeling like self-doubt and, just kind of feeling like you don't deserve anything. I don't know what that is, but, we're all guilty of that. Just know that on the other side of that is the Sun here. Because literally this card just shot out over to the side like, boom, here I am. Here I am. But save me for last. Is the energy I was getting from this card when it did that. That's why I saved it. Because you need to know that, it's self-explanatory, you guys. This represents everything that is everything to you. Everything that, and even when you can't really hope for yourself in your darkest times, like you're just all out of hope, the Sun is always there, right? The Sun never leaves you. It always comes back. So I don't know what that message means to you, but hang on one second. I just heard the sun will come out tomorrow from Little Orphan Annie. So we if you're familiar with that story, while she was scrubbing the floors and she was living in an orphanage with like one of the worst people to be able to be in the care of, she had this song, this vision. And it's like if anybody could have gone and told Annie that, your life is going to turn into a complete opposite of where you are now. You just wait. She probably would not have believed you, but we know what ended up happening. She was adopted, her and the dog, by, a billionaire, a millionaire, I don't know. This was in the 80s, so whatever that means. And she had a complete change of lifestyle and just overall love for everything. She was loving then, but definitely way more appreciative, But if you think about it, the parallels of it, even though she was in an orphanage and treated badly and all that good stuff, she still had a song in her heart, right? So that's kind of what I'm feeling now for the collective. It's just you always kept the faith. You kept hope that, things will change, even though there were days where you were kind of beaten down and things were kind of flying at you left and right. It's like you had to put all these little mini fires out around you, and you're just like, I think at a certain point you may have just become conditioned to it. You just may have come, just immune to just just a lot of just things happening to you that you couldn't explain. You didn't know why these things were happening. But you know that they happen for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. So there's going to be something that comes out of whatever you've been through to be able to be that guiding light for someone else. And that's what I'm getting with the Sun card here. So even if you didn't know that you were here to be that shining light for someone, like you actually signed up for this before you came into this realm on earth, just know that that's what's happening. So you'll be able to share your story with someone else to help them. And I really believe that. Because it's all about being a light in darkness. You see all the darkness going on around us? Do you not feel that there are distractions coming your way that are coming out of nowhere and you have no idea why like there are things you can't even make rhyme or reason of that are occurring? Watch out for distractions. I'm talking about people who you thought were friends and then all of a sudden they just switch it up on you. And you have no idea why. You probably don't even have the strength to even ask why. Because at this point, you know that was designed to throw you off track. Just pay attention and be aware and don't react. Don't react. Don't give it any gas. But just know that they're there. And you can kind of laugh after a while like, there we go. Here it is again. But just know, I want you to look at the clock. I want you to see if there are any numbers, any synchronicities happening around you. And you'll know, it'll be confirmation. Okay, I see you. Okay. And when you pass that test, guess what? You have ascended a whole nother level. So yeah, you guys don't give in to the negativity. Don't give in to people who are acting weird, being crazy around you. And it's almost like a movie these days. Things are just happening that you're like, wait, what? Hold up, what? Don't pay it any mind. All right, you guys, I don't really need clarifiers because that was really the whole point of everything. Like with the Two of Wands, don't second guess. Keep going forward and stop the self-imposed limitations. And just know that you are a divine light. And you'll get everything that you need and more on the other side. I'm not talking about when you pass away, but I'm talking about once you pass your test, your personal test, whatever that is. There will be many, but for some of us, we become more aware of what's real and what's not real, what's created and designed to try to destroy us or take us off our path. We become hip to that. We already know what it is. So for some of you youngins out there who are not aware that, you're wondering why you feel targeted, why you feel like that was weird. Why did they do that? Why did they have that reaction? Why don't even worry about it. I'm serious. Don't worry about it. Okay? Because just know it was designed just for you. Like you couldn't come and tell me the whole scenario and me expect you to have the same emotions behind it, or expect me to have the same emotions behind it that you do. Like you can't, it was designed for you. It wasn't designed for me. So my thing is going to be totally different than yours, right? Because they are designed. It's by design to throw you off. All right, just keep that in mind, okay? All right, I'm going to, I don't feel like from the beginning, I feel like I've been repeating myself, so I'm not going to get any clarifiers here. I'm just going to kind of leave you with that message, okay? All right, I hope this helps you.